Hello, my name is Creostix, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. It is a new day, as the numbers show, and we will see if this day becomes a day of misery once more, but, well, I feel like the last time around, in a weird way, I managed to find some pretty colorful, words to describe the vibes and the opponents, but still was, in a practical sense, kind of more calm than in many of the previous times. So there's a balance in there somewhere, maybe. But yeah, also I could maybe just adjust the camera just a little tiny bit. Yeah, that's probably better. Alrighty. With that, let's go alchemy play and see how it all turns out. I don't think I made any changes to the deck. I've been wondering about, like, if I should. I do sometimes wonder if that spirit that gives lifelink, it is a real touch and go 50-50 of, like, useful and not that useful. But so far it's been, I think, more useful than not. And, with that said, we jump in and see how this all turns out. Let's hope we don't see a huge number of, discard card mechanics and such, but usually dreams go to die in this, day and age, so we'll see. Also, I probably should grab the, notebook to write up the wins and losses this day again. Considering that the previous couple of days have been something along the lines of 50-50, I do sometimes worry that I might end up, you know, not having as much luck as I have, which could be really scary because the amount of luck I already have is not great, so that's the problem. Right on. The start is thus far not bad, but they can probably kill Voice of the Blessed right then and there, and then the whole game is kind of stalled, so... Bredrak, hi! May the lords of Valhalla shine upon you, lord. Well, you're exactly as much of a lord as I am, but hello, and thank you for the compliment, and I hope the lords and shinings and all of that stuff happens equally as much to you. I hope life has been good. It is the first day of Magic thus far, meaning I haven't at least lost yet. That's something, yeah. Okay. They can easily have something that just kills, flyers. Apparently not this time, so... Not yet, at least. Let's put something on that one. Like, if I can have... Like, it's usually a good idea to put counters on, like, a more varied field of creatures, so... Maybe that's a good idea, I don't know. Suspicious Stowaway. Oh, goody. Can't be blocked. Whenever suspicious deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Discard a card. Daybound. Okie dokie. Right on. Okie dokie. That went really well. How is your Manta, Milo? Well, my day has thus far been okay. I had a really decent, like a good... Well, my girlfriend was on vacation from work for a couple of weeks, so we had a really good time with her. But she has to go for work tomorrow again, so it's gonna be a lot of adjusting to get used to that again. So that is always a bummer. But well, they need to work because money needs to be a thing. So like how kind of I need to do this hobby because I need to at least try to eventually you know, Well, I say that, but I would probably still stream even if I would never make any money from it. I think so, because I do the hobby to make my my mind not go haywire, I suppose. Like it's meaningful and interesting to me. Even when I rage at Magic the Gathering, I still on some level I feel like I have at least a seed of enjoyment. In my worst rage moments at Magic the Gathering, I might not be having fun in that moment, even a little bit, but the seed of having fun is still existing for a future moment, so. But how is your Manta? And I hope your manta ray is healthy in the ocean. I hope all of the manta rays are healthy in the ocean. Yeah. I need to grab the notebook. Give me a minute. Notebook, and I'll grab a couple of pens too. Hopefully one of them will work. Put those there. Let's grab a pen and hope it all turns out to work. Right, so 1 win, decent start. Can't complain. The game started quite quickly for me, and it ended rather quickly as well in my win. I really cannot complain. That is basically just about the perfect kind of game for me. The only way it could have been better is to get a Righteous Valkyrie in there before the Voice of the Blessed, but that's like the one thing to then make everyone stronger, so can't complain at all. But there's gonna probably be rough games as well, but we're gonna manage, I hope. Alrighty. I wonder if I should probably add that to my... Like, I'm always looking for good like, screen captures for stuff, so I might as well grab that. That loading screen is fun enough, you know? It took me a while to notice the cork in the lower center of the bear's claw there. There is a big mana problem with this that got solved just now. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Now we can play. They probably have a lot of burn cards in there. I was wondering about mill decks the other day, like if I, like, should make like a note of how many cards can be disturbed back to life. That would be pretty interesting. It still adds to treasure mana, though. I probably should add it in there, though. That's not a terrible spot, because I don't really... I'm gonna get 3 mana in the next turn anyway, so why not? Blue and red is a combo that's probably not gonna be fun for me. A lot of burn and destruction, and then all of the control and draw cards, but we'll see. Yeah, look at the top 3 cards, put one of them into your hand, the bottom, you may play the... Yeah. Like, it's, you know, it's all of that drawing and stuff. It's always that. Yeah. Right on. Actually, let's put the, let's put this one in. Might as well, right? We get to use that instead. So the question is, do I draw anything useful in the long run, really? Seize the Storm. Red Elementor, powers and toughness, number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard plus number of cards with flashback you own in exile. Interesting. I have an oddly terrible hand going on, though. That is for sure true. A very, very strange set of things there going on, but so it goes. But I mean, terrible luck games are part of how Magic works. Like, it's all about you having terrible luck when you play Magic, though, so it's no big deal. And it was expected from having one oddly good game. The opponent in the first game had apparently really bad luck going in. I had pretty good luck going in. So that tends to balance out very quickly and very, very harshly. A very control-heavy and destruction-heavy red deck, though. Interesting. Wow, look at that. I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands, and I would have drawn 9 lands I drew in the first, I think, 11 cards. 9 lands, 11 cards. Thanks, game. We can go. This is a waste of time. The game has decided to make us lose. There's no point in this one. The game will make me draw every land in my deck, simply because it wants to punish me for daring to play it. That's Magic for you, though. The game hates you, or at least it hates me, and it will make me draw every card of, like, every land card in my deck, because it only wants to see people suffer, and me suffer especially. That's Magic. Don't play Magic, don't play Magic, don't play Magic, never play Magic. Alright. And I mean, their play was rude, but at least it was still mainly about burn cards. So it had a bunch of control cards in there, which does mean they should probably be burned for the cause of warming up the homes of the needy in Europe. But it still had at least some burn cards in there. So it's like a half burn. Like maybe the top half gets burned and the bottom half can, you know, be left alone. Something like that. Okay, looks not super promising, but it can still go places. Or, well, things tend to not go places, really, so... Sorry I clicked away for a minute there to get a feel for some stuff here. Yeah, black and red deck is really bad. It's all destruction and murder. At least it tends to be less controlled, so there is that, but, nah, you know. Let's not do that yet, because I want 3 mana for my thing. The Righteous Valkyrie. We'll see. Yeah. I kinda have to put this in, though. I need the mana for the 3rd turn. Or for the 4th turn, rather. And I really, really now would like to land, but you know how it goes. The game hates me. Yeah, no land. No, absolutely not. Oh well, can't be helped. That's the game for you. Okay, I would get a life for getting the veteran in first and Garlic Reader second, but I kind of need the treasure token really next first, I think. Sacrifice, it deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on the target player, and that percentage up to 1 target creature. Oh, but I can't play the Vanishing Slash anyway. Yeah, that solves the problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go. First Strike, Menace, so and so and so on. Sure. Yeah, that's, that card is a problem. That is an odd concede, but I'll take it. Sure, why not? Thanks. I feel like they really had that in the bag still, but for some reason they don't trust their abilities or their luck, which they should. I mean, I would almost somehow assume that my reputation as an unlucky player would have reached the community by this point, and they would know that I cannot draw anything good. I draw only land or no land. Either or, not anything in between. So they should know that they have like a 98% chance of winning in every scenario, and it only gets worse for me from there. It's kind of odd that they give up still, but oh. I guess it's my benefit from that, though. But there we are. Don't recognize the name, which is always nice, because when I see new names, it at least makes me feel that the format is new. But, like, here's an excellent example. I drew half of my forest cards into my hand. That happens once every 5 games, basically, which should be impossible. Yet here we are. I can try for like a couple of turns, but this game should be over. I need to pull... Yeah, not that. I'd need to pull an Innkeeper, and after that a Plains card, and then go forward from there. This is basically like, there's literally no game here. I can't do any of the cards here. My fourth forest card in the... This is impossible. There is no way actual random number generating can cause that. I have 6 forest cards in the deck, and not only did they pull the 4 forest cards into this, within those cards there, also, they deprive me of every one of my 9 plains cards, and every one of my 3 get something land cards, and both of my 2 double-colored cards that give me plains. That outcome is impossible. Let's see if they have another one. I'm morbidly curious. Like, when they start playing stuff, I mean, I obviously need to quit, but, like, Yeah, we're good. Hide away at the beginning of combat with the possible creature you control. Then if you control the creature with 7 on 7, you may play the extra. Yeah, sure, whatever. I pulled the Wanderer's Forest card! That's impossible upon impossible! That's... apart from 1, that is my every forest card in the deck. And this is my 4th game. And I have had now 2 games where the game pulls an impossible land, like a sabotage. Wizards of the Coast knows who I am, and they are deliberately destroying whatever game I have going on here. That is amazing. Come on, one more. One more. Surely, one more. And I mean, yeah, cheating. Yeah, I think we can call it, but wow. I mean, otherwise I just quit out and make them wait for their win. But they haven't done anything that's really cheating. Like, the enchantment here is kind of BS. It's an overpowered card, but it's not like a control deck move. And this is just, it's a bad creature you shouldn't play, but it's like just within under the ballpark of a D20 dragon and such. So I'll just, just go here, like, to save us some time. But that is amazing. Not only every forest apart from... I'll actually check. I surely don't have 5 forests. I have 6, right? I have 6 forests and not 5, right? Apart from one of them, the game pulled every one of my forest cards while giving me no green cards to play, while giving me 0 of my 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lands that I could actually use to play something in there. That is... Yeah, 6 forest. Yeah. And just to add insult to injury, the Bala get recovery, so that's a different green mana, right? So in actual reality, 6 out of my 7 green mana cards. I mean, there is BS that you can get angry at, or there's where Wizards of the Coast has sabotaged your game, rigged your match to make sure that it's like comically rigged to the point where there's no point even getting angry. It's so obvious that Wizards rigged that game, right? Like, again, I made kind of a similar a comparison the few days ago where, like, imagine you're going to a football game, like, let's call it the European football game where you like use your feet, the American soccer, right? Where you come up to the, like, grass, and then the referee is like, okay, well, listen, we randomly threw, like, some coins to, like, see, like, what sort of curious different, like, rule changes we could do, and I'm so sorry, it just randomly appeared that you're not allowed to touch the ball. It's such a tragedy. I'm so sorry. And it also, you are not allowed to move your left foot at all. So that's the thing. And so like, tragically, it just showed this rule out of nowhere that we have to put you in a 3.5 meter, let's say, not 7.5 something feet, hole. And you need to remain there for the, like, duration of the game, and you're alone in the field on your end, so you don't have any teammates. Oh yeah, that's another rule. The random numbers brought up. It's such a tragedy. We're so sorry. And then at the end of the match, the opposing team gets automatically 10 goals, and it's also it also says here that in case that's not enough, they get 30 more goals if they need them to win. So we're so sorry, but I hope this still feels fair and just a normal random, generating, game of, like, it's still totally fair, right? Like, yeah, come on now. Like, there's random garbage BS, and then there's Wizards rigging your game. Like, yeah, it's so rigged, like, it's not even meaningful to get angry anymore. Like, okay, well then, go away. We can just leave. Fine. And then it's a game where it's legal to gamble in it. Like, it's supposedly an official game and everything. Oh, we're so sorry this happened. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the first change would already be, like, obviously hilarious and pathetic. And then all of the other ones are like, what are we doing here? Like, if you just decided to make me lose, we can just, like, automatically concede at the beginning, just not waste the time to see that it was rigged. Like, oh dear, oh dear. Wizards, you rotten, corrupt company. Alright, let's go. I believe Minsc is a beloved ranger, though. I mean, she has the ability to berserk, but I think berserker is not the class he rocks. At least not in Baldur's Gate 2 or 1. He's a ranger in both of those. If he's a berserker in some other one, then that's fair. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if he's in it. I haven't played the Dark Alliance games either. I don't know if he's in those. Oh, this looks like it could be playable, but it also you never know until you see what the game does with you. Sure, why not? This looks like it could be a enchantment combo. Yeah, maybe. And also they got a big head start in the land department as well. We'll see. I don't think I've ever won an enchantment combo game. If that's what it is. Because if they do the weird Pied Piper monk or whatever, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, yeah, I think, yeah, I don't think these can be won. Like, there's a mathematical impossibility in it, which means I should probably just copy an enchantment combo deck and just play that instead. I have wondered about it, because those, as far as I can see, are impossible to win. Like, there's no way. Absolutely no way. But, you know, but at least, like, the enchantment combo is unwinnable, but at least to an extent, it's just, you know, it's a creature combo or a spell combo thing. It's not control, at least. Although this is not quite as, efficient as the ones I've seen. It could be something else, too. Okay, what do I need to do here? I think I need to make this into a plains, and that's how I can get both of these into the field. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the one card I cannot be pulling here, so. 3, like, weakness, Seeker becomes untap up to 3 lands you control, likeness of the this and that. I don't think there's much point in, attacking yet, because they're gonna be able to block with Trotsky anyway, and I'll lose the blocking ability for no big good reason. Yeah, it's not exactly the enchantment combo. It's a little uneven. They're like powerful cards and all. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the enchantment combo I've seen before. It has some enchantment synergies, but it's not the thing I'm looking for, or meant rather. Uh-huh. Right. Considering all the bad options I could be pulling, I think I'll keep that. Because that's the one time I can try to pull something useful. That may have been a bad idea, but I don't really know where I should have put it, though. That's a really cool card, though. Like, everything becomes a land that they have. That, like, breaks the mana curve, like, completely. It's a very odd card, for sure. Uh-huh. I think this maybe will work. Yeah, -1. Yeah. There we are. 3 wins. I had one really comically bad loss, and I actually forgot what the first loss was like. Oh, right, the weird burn deck that I couldn't also get like any cards in my hand. Oh yeah, the first loss was the game where I got like 9 lands and 11 pulls, right? Yeah. Right. So both of my losses were obvious rigs by Wizards of the Coast. Huh. So in that sense, I've won 3 and actually lost none. I've lost 2 on paper, but they weren't games. Still, interesting though. Interesting enough though. Okay, 3 wins in. Good. I actually, fun story, I had to cure a hiccup when I started, so I really drank a lot just before I started. I had to fix the problem, so I actually need a bathroom break. So I'll still keep on streaming, obviously, but I need a quick BRB, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope it's been interesting to watch me, with like a mild bit of anger coming through, but not too much yet, I think. And hit that subscribe button like it's someone at Wizards who is preventing you from having a game. You know? That's just like, boom, yes, rah. So, do that, maybe. And have a good one.